You guys are really good at this.
I'm like Will Smith on his new rap video. This video is catered specifically to loan officers. I am going to do you a big favor, and I am going to tell you about Rich Weidel and Princeton Mortgage and why, for you, it could be a portal for information.
Today's broadcast with Rich Weidel over at Princeton Mortgage gave us a huge amount of insight of how you can look at the accounting, the numbers, your performance, not only as a branch and also as an originator, and looking to figure out how to be the most efficient, most profitable originator for yourself.
And to really build a great foundation, or to really understand where you're going, you do have to understand numbers. There are so many originators that pride themselves on wanting to be a financial advisor and get the numbers. I think Rich separates himself from other mortgage leaders in that same regard. So you look at yourself in the mirror and where do you belong?
Maybe what you're looking at is actually straight in the mirror and it's the best thing for you. However, the leadership that needs to show that to you, maybe on a half-yearly basis, is going to help you create that so that you don't ask yourself the questions in making a maneuver.
He almost gives you that pre-approval type feeling where you can bring your numbers and he's going to give you that breakdown, not just somebody that's been on Wall Street and known his numbers. This is somebody who believes in culture, reads so many books that he's able to articulate some of the frustrations you're dealing with your numbers.
Because just like when your home buyers think that moving is a big pain in the neck, moving companies is also a pain in the neck as well. And maybe your leadership, such as Princeton Mortgage, can give you that type of insight.
As you get successes, you also get valleys, because entrepreneurs, looking at one of them, we often sometimes, as we start doing well, increase our expenses so that we can get higher and higher and higher. We get addicted to our success. Freedom is not just the ability to work from home. It's the ability to wake up and look at your bank account and look at your financials and have the freedom to be able to make your decisions and not rely on chasing the end of the day and chasing the next deal to survive.
Mike and Mike, thanks for having me on the show today. It was a ton of fun. I've been a fan for a long time and I'm happy to contribute. What we're seeing right now in the mortgage industry is a battle of models. And this happens in every cycle. And we're at a cycle of scarcity and you're seeing certain new models emerge. And so the model that we're running, and the way I'd summarize it is that if you talk to one of Princeton's originators, they'd say, I've never had more confidence in my career to have conversations with borrowers because I know that I'm going to win that loan. And that's a partnership between the company, the branch manager, and the originator that's based on transparent information. We're all accountable to the same thing, which is reality. And once you've got reality as your manager, it's very quick to make improvements and make better decisions and grow your business. Most of life is deciding between two hard choices, right? It's hard to have a great marriage. It's also hard to have a bad marriage and get divorced. So choose your hard. The same thing is in the short run, it's often easier to hide information because then we feel less vulnerable. But what we found is that sunlight is the best disinfectant. And so while it might create more friction in the short run, in the long run, when everybody's got the same information and it's transparent, reasonable people looking at the same information can come to really great win for all solutions. Everybody has to protect themselves from manipulation because if I have more information than you, it's really easy to become a petty tyrant and try to control you.